Good morning, this is Kelly Borsham, or afternoon, as it is for me. I wanted to talk some more about the anatomy of working from a photograph. The subject for my portrait bust, which is right here out of the camera view, is a man who's not with us. So I'm using these photos that I have from the family, and that's all I have to go from. So I'm trying to read this because this is the size of the man that the client wants to have. And I'm trying to get the round face here and get it to where it looks natural. Because as Eugene Daub, a brilliant sculptor, and who taught me a week workshop with him doing bas relief, fantastic guy. But one of the quotes that I remember him saying was that the hardest thing to do, to sculpt, to draw, even paint, it's all the same, are pretty girls and young and babies. Why? Because we have bone, we have bone, we have bone. The skull, it's very good for proportions because we see bone. Where bone comes to the surface, a little bit of straight lines, but I'm getting The thing is, between where the bone touches the surface, you can feel in her face, this is chubby fatness and muscle and whatever, and this, you can see it, feel it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. We know these points because they're easier to find again and measure. Whereas when you have muscles and fat and moving fleshy kind of soft things, even the cartilage on the nose, if you get that angle too puffy, round, you make the person look chubby cheeks or chipmunk or something that's not particularly pleasant. However, if you make the line too severe from one bone to the next, you can make the person look older, much older than they are, more severe and more skeleton-like. So you've seen people like that, hopefully not too many, but it's always a high balance because even though we might get larger or fatter, to be blunt, you don't do it in all places. Your bone, even on your legs, your knees, there's always going to be some part of the bone, the tibia and the fibula, that come to the surface, and then after that you branch out because the body puts fat in certain places. And that's what I'm studying here. Now on the photographs here, I have a little bit of darkness here, also a little bit of a greenish color compared to the red cheeks. Here I've got really red cheeks. That's because we tend to have blood closer to these parts of our faces. And the green could indicate a shadow. It could indicate a physical dent, which would also mean a shadow from the part that's overhanging in front of it. Or like up here, the shadow could be that where the light source is on the photo, you can see he's got light and light coming from the two sides, and his face is a little bit darker, but you can still see light hitting the nose, the sides of the chin, and in the middle it's darker. So he's got two lights coming in this way. But if something is parallel or perpendicular to the light source, let's say this is the light source and the light ray, and it's coming perpendicular, this is going to shine brighter. But if you have a slight change in angle, vertical, horizontal, or whatever, any kind of angle change means the light's going to hit it in a different way. And when you're trying to read photographs, you really have to look subtly, because it's my neighbor, I gotta go take a walk. Ciao for now. Follow me. I'd love to give you more information and watch this project develop. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.